XRP did have some nice moves recently, but it seems to have slowed down and lost a little bit of steam, but I wouldn't give up yet. Please just give me a couple minutes of your time and I'll get you guys up to date with what's happening with XRP and the overall market that is affecting the price action. Over in the news, we have the Sol ETF approval deadline being moved to next month. Apparently, it cannot be delayed further and there is a 95% chance of approval. Remember that ETH went up 20% on the day of approval, and this could be the same for XRP, according to nathanhead.eth. Remember also what happened with Ethereum, though. It went down a lot after that initial pump. Now, depending on when this approval happens, and if we're actually in an alt season, which we are getting ever close to, by the way, now at 69, 75 is official alt season territory. If it gets approved in that moment, it could mean that there is enough liquidity and excitement to actually push XRP's price to the upside. But if that happens on the approval, I will take it as a buy the rumor, sell the news event, and I will be taking profits from my trades. Depending on how high we go, I may also take profits from my spot market, although I'll be taking profits from the trades that I showed you that I was opening here on the channel. So in the macro, the US PPI came out in at 2.6%, which is lower than expected. And today we actually have CPI inflation coming out. So today, in my opinion, is going to be very volatile. If the macro news and data that comes out is going to be positive for people's thoughts around rate cuts, then I think it will be positive for the price action of Bitcoin and altcoins, including XRP. If the opposite happens, then we may go down in the short term, guys. So be prepared for that. The US inflation is projected to rise 2.9% in the CPI read. BlackRock is buying Bitcoin again. The SEC chair, Paul Atkins, is also supporting on-chain capital without excessive legal barriers to open doors for super app trading platform innovation. So basically bullish for crypto, in other words. And we may be pushing towards optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria coming very soon, because people are claiming that what we've been in is basically disbelief and hope. While we've had this pullback, remember, in Bitcoin and the altcoins, it's completely normal for this stage of a post-halving year. Remember, this is the bull market year, and we could have 2 to 3 months left if history stays the same. Maybe we have less time, maybe we have more time, but as you know, I'm preparing myself, and XRP is one of the decisions that I've made that I think is going to do one of the best moves given the current macro landscape. What I mean by that is the US liking crypto and giving positive energy towards the US-based cryptos, of which XRP is the biggest. So therefore, I think it has the chance to move. But that doesn't mean I won't be taking profits. And I know that is kind of a hated idea, and a lot of XRP community don't like that. But if you like to have both sides of the coin, bullish and bearish, if even though you hate the thought of someone taking profits, you do want to see when someone does that, then all you have to do is subscribe to this channel. With that said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.